Jeudy, you're not in no way, shape, form in the position to question another quarterback that is young and is expecting the best out of you. What makes a great receiver is the ability to normalize y'all on the sideline arguing to what seems to be a discussion about whose fault it was. Jeudy, what I would tell you is, hey bro, this ain't the time and the place. Cool. Hey, what would you expect me to do? Because just the week before, you was the same dude. Great receiver is the ability to normalize difficult catches. You catch the ones that some would say you're not even supposed to catch. Being a receiver and you only catch the ones that you're supposed to catch, and that's it, does not validate you as a good receiver.
Cam pointed out that Jeudy has a habit of fumbling at critical moments, and instead of blaming Shedeur, he should be looking in the mirror. Let's not forget that just the week before, Jeudy's fumbles cost the Browns a potential touchdown. It's easy to criticize when you're not the one losing possession, but Cam says Jeudy's got to own up to his own mistakes before pointing fingers at anyone else.
Fumbling and stumbling, trying to do and-one mixtape crossovers.
As a veteran receiver, ShedeurSanders is depending on you.
Camnewton emphasized that ShedeurSanders never intended to have issues with Jeudy. The frustration came from Jeudy, not Shedeur. As a veteran receiver, Shedeur depends on how Jeudy performs, and he's not looking for any conflict with him. There's no reason for Shedeur to mock Jeudy. The real problem here is Jeudy's own frustration with his performance, particularly his costly mistakes, rather than any supposed disrespect from Shedeur. Jeudy should focus on his own game. Camnewton's stance is completely justified, especially when you look at how things unfolded between Jeudy and ShedeurSanders. Take the Browns game, for example. Shedeur saw the pocket opening up in front of Jeudy and delivered a perfectly placed pass into space. But instead of running into the open area, Jeudy slowed down, causing what should have been a smooth completion to fall incomplete. After that, it's clear Shedeur would have no interest in having any confrontation with Jeudy. Camnewton continued by saying that instead of confronting Shedeur after the mismatch, Jeudy should have approached him and asked how he could better position himself to be a reliable target. According to Cam, it's the receiver's responsibility to ensure they're in the right spot to make the catch, rather than just expecting the quarterback to throw to wherever they happen to be. That level of synchronization is crucial, but Jeudy wasn't willing to put in the effort to make it work.
Greg Olsen. If that was Greg in that type of situation, he comes back to the sideline. He doesn't mention anything or hint towards anything or does not send any innuendos about accuracy. He simply will ask, what would you want me to do? Because Greg would always say, it's every eligible receiver's job and responsibility to be where the quarterback is expecting you to be.
Camnewton didn't hold back, stating that it's the wide receiver's responsibility to ensure they're in the right position for the QB to throw to them, even more so than the quarterback's job. Football is a game of instincts, and for receivers, those instincts are key. Sticking strictly to the game plan isn't always enough. There needs to be a natural connection between the receiver and the quarterback. And to build that connection, Cam stressed, there's no need to yell at the quarterback on the sidelines.
Every eligible receiver's job, duty, and responsibility to be where the quarterback is expecting you to be. So when a quarterback sit up here and says, hey bro, you wasn't running. Hey bro, you didn't get your yardage on this particular play.
Camnewton then went off on Jeudy, saying that, considering Jeudy's own performance, he has no right to question a young quarterback like ShedeurSanders. He pointed out that Jeudy isn't in form, and that his mistakes have been costly to the team, something Jeudy himself knows. Yet, instead of taking responsibility, Jeudy chose to blame Shedeur. Cam called this behavior outright insanity, highlighting how wrong it is for Jeudy to deflect blame when he's contributing to the problem. Cam's point stands strong, especially when you look at the game against the Raiders, where the Browns came out on top. Jeudy was the one who fumbled the ball despite having no pressure. Shedeur stayed calm and composed, just like in previous moments. But once again, Jeudy failed to secure a touchdown. Moving right, Shedeur drew defenders in and spotted Jeudy wide open downfield. He delivered a perfect pass, giving Jeudy a clear path to the end zone. But Jeudy lost focus and fumbled, missing a crucial scoring opportunity. There was nothing wrong with the throw. It was flawless, showing Shedeur's poise under pressure. Yet despite these mistakes, Jeudy still chose to go after Shedeur, which is completely unjustified. Cam made sure to call out Jeudy on this mistake, pointing out that it wasn't ShedeurSanders who caused Jeudy to fumble the ball, especially when Jeudy was completely open. Cam emphasized that Jeudy needed to realize his own shortcomings, particularly when he hasn't been performing well throughout the season. He made it clear that Jeudy's focus should be on improving his own game rather than blaming Shedeur for his own errors. It seems Jeudy has recognized his mistake, as he cleared the air during a press conference yesterday. Jeudy confirmed that he and ShedeurSanders have worked things out. He explained that football is an emotional game, and such moments can occur, but resolving them is key. Jeudy made it clear that he's put the issue with Shedeur behind him, and the tension between them is officially over. This marks a positive shift for both players as they move forward.
I mean, it's an emotional sport. You know, things like that happen in football.
Jeudy didn't hold back in calling out the media, criticizing how they thrive on stirring up negativity. He pointed out that when the incident with Shedeur happened, the media blew it out of proportion, adding fuel to the fire. Jeudy made it clear that locker room matters should stay private, and the media's version of events doesn't tell the full story. He stressed that there's no bad blood between him and Shedeur anymore. Both have moved on, and as far as he's concerned, the issue is over. Now it's all about looking ahead and putting the drama behind them. In his press conference, ShedeurSanders also confirmed that he and Jeudy had resolved their issues and that he wouldn't be discussing the matter any further. True to his character, Shedeur handled the situation with great composure and respect. Even though Jeudy had tried to embarrass him publicly, Shedeur refused to let the media stir up negativity. He shut down any questions about the incident, ensuring no disrespect was shown toward Jeudy, and displayed maturity by focusing on moving forward and leaving the drama behind.
Yeah, we resolved that. We're not going to speak on that.
If you guys were cool.
Even though Jeudy and ShedeurSanders have resolved their issues, the core problem remains unresolved, and Camnewton's points are still valid. Jeudy's performance on the field continues to be a significant concern. It's all well and good that they've cleared the air off the field, but for their partnership to truly succeed, Jeudy needs to step up in his role. His mistakes, like the fumbles and missed opportunities, have been costly to the team, and these on-field issues can't be ignored just because the tension between him and Shedeur has been resolved. For Shedeur to excel as a quarterback, he needs reliable, consistent performances from his receivers, especially from a veteran like Jeudy. In Cam's view, a receiver's primary responsibility is to be in position for the quarterback to make a successful throw. It's not enough for Jeudy to expect the perfect pass every time. He has to be ready to make the play, regardless of the circumstances. His lack of focus at critical moments has cost the team and put extra pressure on Shedeur. Jeudy needs to develop better chemistry with Shedeur, and that means not just focusing on the physical aspect of receiving, but understanding the timing and connection required between a quarterback and his wideout. It's about more than just individual performance. It's about teamwork, communication, and trust. If Jeudy can't deliver consistently and keep his mistakes in check, it will hurt both his career and the team's success moving forward. The resolution between them off the field is a step forward, but the real test will be their ability to work together productively on it. So what do you think? Do you agree with Camnewton's assessment of Jeudy's role in the team? Is it fair for Jeudy to be blaming Shedeur for his own mistakes, or does he need to take more responsibility for his performance? How crucial is it for wide receivers to maintain that chemistry with their quarterback, especially when the stakes are high? And looking at the bigger picture, can Jeudy turn things around? Or is this a sign of deeper issues that need addressing for the team to move forward successfully? What's your take on how they can both improve and move past this situation?